that Knack was good.
Yippee!
You don't think Knack is good?
No, I do. He's woke, so you know I can't.
How dare he?
Man.
He's awake.
Alright, let me post the Discord announcement.
Well, either way,
Content announcement.
I'm pretty sure it's only like 6 minutes long, and it's really funny because there's no actual gameplay. It's just 6 minutes of him trying to get the game to launch.
That's really
Okay,
fucking
that
funny.
sounds really good.
Oh, that's good.
And I haven't watched any of his other more recent videos after Black Ops 6, but apparently he's still going back to Black Ops 6 towards the end of every video and trying to get it to launch again.
What's making it not launch? Is it like
It's just
network or...
here's the thing. So apparently, you can buy Black Ops 6 on Steam, and then you open it, and it has to open the Blizzard Studio client.
Oh, awesome.
And then from there, you have to open COD 6, which opens its own Call of Duty exclusive client. And there's something in between there that like the files aren't downloading or like registering
Hello, Johnny.
properly, so he keeps trying to like download and uninstall and re-download it, and it launches and crashes and says the file integrity is bad, so he's like scanning the files. And there's this bit where like he's like scanning the files, and he's like, all right, it's been about 5 minutes. Oh, we're at 1%. Let's go, 1%. And then it goes back down to 0. Oh, we're back down 0%. That video cracked me up.
Fucking hell.
That reminds me of like trying to set up. I was trying to play Uno with friends on Steam one time, like years ago, and it's a Ubisoft game if you didn't know, and Ubisoft loves making things complicated. It's just such a pain because you download it's Uno. It should be so simple, but you download Uno, you open it, and then it's like, okay, you need to download the Ubisoft launcher, and then you download the Ubisoft launcher. You gotta make an account, and then I don't even fully remember, but it was such a pain. It took like an hour to set up a card game.
Did you have an everyone has Uno dipshit moment?
Yeah.
Free with your fucking Xbox. Nah,
Maybe
dude,
she
I
had the
almost
oldest
got
Xbox known to man.
Whoa.
True. All right, let's get started because we gotta end by 5 today. I got shit to do. So,
I remember when you said
I have
that.
shit to
quick,
take.
holy shit, the shit taker. Quick intros. It's me. Not twitch.tv, youtube.com/addictzelda from youtube.com/addictzelda. I'm playing
I think you
Phoenix
can still
today.
be twitch.tv/.
I mean, I am twitch.tv/exzelda, but yeah. I'm twitch.tv/exzelda from youtube.com/addiczelda. There we go. And I'm playing Phoenix today. Alright, Mr. Manning.
Mr. Manning! My name is Mr. Manning. Today I will be playing Mr. Edgeworth.
So cool.
Alright, Raid.
Oh, alright, cool. I always struggle with this. Brain, yes, that's me. Got
True.
it. Playing the judge, as always,
Figured it
and
out.
also, what's her name? The
Lana Sky.
funny muffler, Lana Sky. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, the judge is recovering from bronchitis.
Oh my gosh.
He's
might
sick
have
as
some
hell.
struggles today. Yeah.
Alright,
Anyways.
Wendy.
I'm Wendy playing Emma Sky today, and funnily enough, I am also recovering from bronchitis and laryngitis, so I hope my voice is fine today too.
Holy shit, double bronchitis.
Everyone's
Bronchitis
sick
buddies.
as hell.
And Trenton's here just in time for intros. Yippee.
Oh my god,
Holy shit.
introduce yourself.
Yo,
You gotta-
yo,
You gotta
yo, hey
re-roll who's taking
there.
notes, too.
Bronchitis Club.
Trenton.
And who are you playing?
Oh yeah, I'm playing the guy. What's his name? Oh,
Drew.
I should know this.
The guy
I
from
didn't
I
set
Wanna
everyone
Be the
up.
Guy?
Holy shit.
Chief
The guy from like
Gant.
Spy Kids.
Damon
or
Gant.
whatever.
Yippee!
That's the one.
Alrighty. Rain, you want to hit us with the recap?
Yes, let me pull that up real quick. Alright, here we go. After the trial, Phoenix talks to... This was last time on Ace Attorney, by the way. After the trial, Phoenix talks to Emma to get some answers about the SL9 incident 2 years ago. It turns out that at the time, the chief detectives on the case were Lana Skye and Damon Gant, partners in crime busting and police department. The two were so close that they even shared an office. This office is the place where Emma was attacked by Joe Dark, and prosecutor Neil Marshall sacrificed his life to save her. Jake Marshall fills us in on some more details. After the case was solved, Lana was made chief prosecutor and Gant was made chief of police. He then tells us how everyone else who was a part of the case was taken care of. Jake himself was demoted, and Bruce Goodman was left alone, so Bruce Goodman was left alone only so people wouldn't get suspicious. Phoenix and Emma then go to Gant's office only to find him reading some list of hastily stuff from the death before promptly kicking them out. Phoenix and Emma resort to Gumshoe, who has managed to procure a copy of Neil Marshall's autopsy report, which he hands over, but he draws the line at taking the duo back into Gant's office. Phoenix and Emma then pay Edgeworth a visit and startle him into dropping a letter he was writing on to the floor? Oh, he wasn't writing the letter to the floor, he dropped it to the floor. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Participle there. Edgeworth mentions to them that he's been studying the old SL9 evidence list, the SL9 event that happened 2 years ago, but it's only half as long as evidence lists usually are. Emma then totally subtly takes Edgeworth's letter from the floor, only to see that it's a letter of resignation. Oh no! Excuse me.
He's serious.
I think he's serious.
On the way out of prosecutor's office, Angel Star mentions her suspicions about Gant and Lana Skye. Gant becoming chief of police and then making him right-hand man. The chief prosecutor smells a bit like Gant trying to take control of Birth Department. Angel also... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry.
Ugh. Okay, there's so much. Angel Star... Angel also mentions how Lana has never been the same since the day the evidence she and Gant forged was presented in court. Seeing Edward's letter of resignation convinces Gumshoe the situation is dire enough to sneak Phoenix and Emma back into Gant's office. They find the paper Gant was reading before is the second half of the SL9 evidence list. At his desk. On a hunch, Phoenix enters 777777, which works like a charm. Inside are 2 other pieces of the SL9 evidence which bear Emma's fingerprints, though Phoenix keeps the last to himself. Gant then catches the 3-handed. He fires Gumshoe and kicks him and Phoenix out, but makes Emma stay behind to question her. Excuse me. Phoenix returns to the detention center where he gets to Lana to admit that Gant forged the evidence and that Lana was asked by Gant to dispose of Goodman's already dead body and become his patsy. Okay, I'm sorry that this is probably way too long, but this is my writing style, JDSKKDJ. I can change it if needed. Those last 2 parts probably weren't part of the recap, but
No, that was important.
I was feeling a bit silly.
I appreciated you reading out the key smash as well.
Of course. I am a professional after all. That was a joke.
Alrighty. With that, everyone ready to get going?
Yes.
Hold on a second.
No, actually, I have to leave now. See you guys.
Oh, okay. Good
Oh,
session,
bye.
guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Everyone just scatters.
Last time on Ace Attorney, we all left. This time on Ace Attorney...
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty.
Alright, yeah.
Final day.
February 25th, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. This is defendant lobby, alright, but there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? Where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if... I don't remember who this is.
I don't either.
My prediction is Gant.
I don't think so. But we could do Gant just for fun.
He can say something even if he's not here.
Yeah.
Or not, I
Yeah.
guess.
Trenton.
What?
We
Is
want
this me?
we want you to read this. Yeah. We don't know if it's you, but we want you to read
We
it.
don't know.
I don't think it's you, but we're
It's
just
a mystery.
we just want
It's
Gant
3
to read it
question marks.
anyway.
How could
Something's
we
been
possibly know
happening
who it
behind the
is?
scenes.
Fuck.
No, it was
Oh,
Edgeworth.
whoa!
Fourth.
Fuck, I was wrong.
Edgeworth. You sounded a lot
It's
like
almost like
Gant.
as if something was happening behind the scenes. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Knowing you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 7777777 ID number is, that is.
I have a pretty strong hunch. Holy shit, Gant jump scare.
Oh, Damon Gant jump scare.
Looks like I'm not the only one who figured it out.
You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything.
True, not yet. Joni, I'm not pulling back up the video.
In
You know what? You
In
can
any
see it
event,
once. I'm
once
not
I-
having it on screen all the time. Here you go, chat. You want it? It's yours, my friend.
Yay!
as long as you have enough.
Oh yeah, there he is. There's the guy. Woo!
You know what I should have done? I should have, like, when we were assigning roles for this case, I should have put the blue badger on there and just given it to someone,
Oh
and
my
they just never
God.
speak.
Yes.
I should have done that. That would have been really funny.
Well, you blew it.
Yeah. Well, now I know for the
Joke
future.
weird.
Any other silly guys I could do
Yeah,
that
but
with.
now, like we know. Now we know. It
Well,
won't- it
you
won't be-
guys
it won't
know.
Be surprising. Do they know?
Get to see Meekins get slammed again. Yeah, you're welcome, Jenny. I didn't want you to, like, not know what's going on or anything.
Yeah. Because how would you
First
know what's
time.
going on in this case if you didn't get to see this video at the beginning of every
Golden Freddy!
chapter?
Whoa.
Golden Freddy.
I like how they have, like, fast forward and rewind features in the game, but they don't give them to you when you
They
view
don't-
it as
Yeah.
evidence.
Yeah.
In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling.
I don't know why, but I really badly misread that, and I thought he said I can call for a hug.
What? What?
I don't know why. I saw a hug.
Do you need a hug?
Maybe.
Group hug, everyone get in
5
here.
minutes, right?
Yay.
And Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty.
But she didn't do it.
I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here to hear what you have to say.
This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her.
A hug.
The truth?
Everything goes back to the SL9 incident.
Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past, to reminisce about 15 years ago.
Whoa.
That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
I'll think about it. See you in court, right?
Okay, later, bestie.
See you later, bestie.
Yippee! This is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now.
This is it, Luigi.
We're already in court? No, now we're in court. February 25, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 9.
We were in the lobby. with
We were in
Mr.
defendant
Noseby
lobby number
previously.
2, with no defendant.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Chief Gant?
Marriage proposal.
Whoa.
Oh, he faded in!
Fuck.
He's a ghost!
Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, you been back to the pool yet?
No, I've been drowning. I am a ghost. I died in that pool. It's not your fault,
Everyone's
Ken.
dead.
Let's go.
What the hell?
No, I've been drowning enough in my work as it is.
That's a good one. I don't think I can top that.
If you don't mind me asking, Chief, what exactly is this proposal of yours?
Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court.
She wants to do what?
Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
It's me, right?
Yeah.
What's this all about, defendant?
I'd just like to make one simple request, and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial.
Huh?
I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman. In the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office.
No, Lana? What the hell? You can't. Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea.
In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services.
Holy shit, he's fired.
What the hell?
You're fired, bitch.
But Lana?
Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. Also, have you seen this wall behind me? It's wild, isn't it? I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Isn't that a door behind her?
Oh fuck, there's a door. It's not just a wall. Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation.
Uh-uh.
Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial. Even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds that
One moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Oh, now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut, hmm?
Nuh-uh.
Holy shit.
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
Whoa.
What?
Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes? Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes.
Some kind of deal, hmm? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy.
I thought so. Your Honor, The prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh? To whom?
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony.
Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue.
I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. Don't care didn't ask. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Kent?
Worthy, you'll live to regret this. Mark my words.
Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand.
Where's she gonna put it? Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins.
In her pocket.
Yay.
There she is.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Emma. Emma Skye. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Biden of the Joe Biden killings.
Holy shit.
Is this correct?
Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though.
I'm sorry. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events once more.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
Yes, it most certainly is.
Well, okay then.
He sure gave in fast.
Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago.
The trip to yesteryear has finally begun.
Whoa.
It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial.
Nosferatu's back, turning out the lights.
Imagine Nosferatu.
2 years ago.
I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. What does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor.
You gotta admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then, the lights went out.
Lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out?
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim.
Detective Saul Goodman.
Holy shit. So you spoke with Detective Saul Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial.
And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw?
Yes, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
No.
It...
This picture the witness drew. I believe it has a very important meaning.
But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I drew a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
It's this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yippee.
The hidden picture.
Whoa.
Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence?
Huh? Huh? Hey, I'm not the bad guy! All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture.
That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold.
This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident?
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over. Turn it... What? What is this?
Whoa.
You can turn over paper? Holy sh...
Yes, what is that?
That's it! That's the picture I drew!
Indeed. 2 men appear to be wrestling here.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
What's
Boy,
the
this is
meaning of
dreadful.
this? What are you doing with that list?
Me?
Gungaga, only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh? What? Well, these lists, they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two together to form one. You can see the marks here where they were torn apart from each other.
So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago. Only half the evidence in that case ever reached you.
What? What?
Order! Order! But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Wait a minute.
Nosferatu.
If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor.
Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
What the hell? If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list.
Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's possible. Let's see.
something wrong?
I'm glad I'm the only one here who knows how to turn over paper. I learned in the second case, and I haven't forgotten yet.
How do they not notice that there's like a drawing on the back? Sorry, Your Honor. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my lip. What if that was the paper and you could see the drawing of it on that spray?
That would be awesome.
That'd be so good.
It's that thing!
There he is!
Ah!
Oh,
Holy
God,
shit!
the fucking blue badger.
The man behind the slaughter! That's that thing! Dear God!
Foul,
That thing that
repugnant
was-
thing.
That thing that was dancing in the evidence room! Oh, by the gods!
Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. Oh my God.
I guess he was out of scrap paper.
Very well. Witness, he's nuts.
I just wanna look at him.
What could the context be?
You'll see. Eventually.
We'll find out.
Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Emma? She have bronchitis or something?
Is she part of Bronchitis Club?
Oh no! This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind. Such a horrible, terrible image. That murder is bad too, but you know.
Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder Prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
I just want to say I'm already having war flashbacks.
Yeah.
Where is it? Not this one. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture of the witness trail contains a blatant contradiction.
What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday.
Nuh-uh.
Oh.
Mr. Wright.
Why didn't you mention the blue badger in your testimony?
Perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report?
Lawyer health bar at risk.
Contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see that its tip is broken.
That's just a rectangle. Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright.
But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too.
The tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem?
It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken.
Ah! What's the meaning of this?
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand.
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there.
That's right. What does this mean?
A lot of objections flying around. The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is that the witness's memory is mistaken.
That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but she was sure she remembered correctly.
Muted.
But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
Unmuted.
Not so fast, Mr.
They're
Edgeworth.
just going back and forth.
There's another explanation. Have you forgotten already? Got a little something called falsified evidence?
Objection! You're treading on thin ice, right?
Object these nuts.
Holy
Fuck.
shit.
This broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility.
No. Ah!
Damn, he lost health on his lawyer health bar. Order! 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 Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted?
Your Honor, didn't we find that out, like, yesterday?
True.
Please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark with Damon Gann. During his questioning, Joe Biden fled the room.
Whoa.
Oh, Biden, wake up.
Joe Biden woke up. Joe Biden.
Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Biden. It is my belief that somewhere in this story there is a lie.
I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
What are the chances of there being two broken knives?
Another broken knife besides Joe Biden's? Could there have been one? Yeah, I think so. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error.
You're right.
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife.
I assume, then, that you have some information about this other broken knife? If so, please feel free to enlighten us.
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon.
The Blue Badger.
Yes.
The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here, inside this picture.
This is a picture of the award ceremony. Ah!
Up his toe. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I got a paper cut on this drawing. It's the broken murder weapon.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding.
That's a broken knife.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Order! Order! Order!
Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
But that can't be!
Oh? And why not, Mr. Edgeworth?
Because if the King of Prosecutors Award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed.
What do you mean?
I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Oh. Oopsies.
But the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
That's true. What's going on here?
SMH my head. It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions.
Wait, I remember now. I remember everything.
That's good timing.
Goodness.
Mr. Edgeworth?
What is it?
Could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list? The one with that picture scribbled on the back?
There he is.
Man of the hour. I knew it. This picture, I'm the one who drew it.
Uh-huh. But what?
Wait,
I'll pretend I don't know.
You drew that?
That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. All this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me.
Ah, how convenient.
Traumatized by the blue badger.
Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witnesses' test.
Iconic blue badger-based trauma.
Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Sky?
Yes, Your Honor.
First the knife mix-up, and now the blue badger? This should be interesting.
When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed toward both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Just then, there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow.
This is certainly most unusual.
Try impossible! Oh god, sneeze that didn't happen. The
I'm
chief
sorry.
of detectives hadn't even what is that a hadn't
Think it's a
even
typo.
designed him until this year? Is that-
True. That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago.
Am I losing it or is that a typo?
That was a typo, I think.
Yeah. Stop! Please, don't pursue this any further.
Lana?
What's this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair. But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that?
Nuh-uh, Chief Prosecutor Sky. We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back.
Silence! The defense will now begin its cross-examination.
Say
Wacko
it.
Seems we're finally getting to the pee-pee whacking.
Fun.
His shadow. So you mean you didn't actually see his face with its winning smile and all?
That's right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
This is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken.
That may well be. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did.
Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation? If so, then by all means, please tell us what this shadow really was.
I think it was the hedgehog.
I found you, faker.
Shadow the Hedgehog? Like the Generations?
Whoa.
What was it Emma saw when that lightning flashed? Who is this blue badger really? Guys, we have to find his secret identity. The blue badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture, yet she's certain she saw its shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the defense's belief that on the fateful day 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the blue badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room.
Mr. Right.
In this room? Very well, Mr. Wright. What is it that the witness saw in that instant? Please
It
show...
was suspiciously
What's this?
blue badger-shaped Edgeworth.
Dari said Mike Meekins. True.
Mike Meekins.
Holy shit. Blue Badger look-alike.
This fucking thing.
You know, if you do this in one try, I will give you $1 million.
Yippee! The mysterious blue badger was in fact this.
That's... what exactly is that?
Mine. I believe it's some sort of jar.
Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the blue badger.
Indeed it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint?
Our viewpoint?
I've got to show them the correct angle to look at this from. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's...
How are your guys' days?
It's... No, it's upside down. It's this way. And it's...
Yeah.
Hold on. Something like this. But it's very precise.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the
You literally have to get it, like,
HBNM? What the
pixel
fuck is
perfect.
HNBM? Okay. That doesn't help. Oh, I can... Oh, that's the wrong button! I fucked it.
No.
I didn't even mean to submit. I pressed the wrong button. You didn't... No, this didn't happen.
Allow me to remind
No,
the...
this didn't- no, that didn't happen.
No
I do it
$1 million
backwards
for
again.
twitch.tv/Exelda.
No! It's Q and R, not Q and E. Fuck. That's it, right? Perfect. Maybe a little... Maybe a little...
I don't know.
A little up a
Yeah,
little,
it's
so it has
up a
the
little
point.
bit, yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully,
Right there.
fingers
Right
crossed.
here. Right here.
I that's gotta be it. That's gotta be.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Well-
Holy
you
crap,
could have
that
had $1
was
million.
so
if you didn't
impressive.
Yeah, you
say
could have-
it.
If I
you
didn't press
lost
E
out on $1
instead of
million.
R, god damn it. Well-
Well, sounds like an excuse. Sounds
this a
like
miracle
the
or
excuse
what?
somebody wanted $1 million would want.
It's the-
No one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the blue badger.
The red badger.
What the hell?
No, it can't be.
Order! Order! The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this.
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point?
What do you mean?
So that badger thing was actually just a jar. That doesn't change anything.
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Mr. Edgeworth. You see, this changes everything.
Indeed. Very well then, please tell us. What's different now that we know what the witness saw was this jar?
Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar.
At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright.
Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar?
Where?
The location of the jar is shown in a picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself.
Yes, and it's these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Dark and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room, in Chief Gant's office.
Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body? From Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office, like probably only like 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Why would he do that? There's no reason.
Exactly.
Huh?
If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
Do you know what this reason was, Mr. Wright?
Hell no.
Nosferatu.
I finally figured it out.
Who keeps letting him into the courtroom?
So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying?
That would have to been the impact the man made when he was knocked off the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit?
He would have hit Damon Gant!
The suit of
Holy
armor,
shit.
holding
John Medieval
a very
Times.
sharp and
John
dangerous.
Medieval Times!
Yeah? And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have had to have been Neil Marshall wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy.
No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking.
I've never had a thought
You
in my
don't
life.
do that.
Whoa.
You don't think.
Yep. There's another possibility of what actually transpired in that room.
Another possibility.
Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless. I don't know if I can go through with this.
Mr. Wright, what's the matter?
If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Skye knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall, I'm telepathically sending you my thoughts. Did everyone see it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, good.
You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me? No!
That's an oopsie daisies moment.
And Emma died.
See what you did, Mr. Wright? I never imagined her testimony would lead to this.
It was the witness who took the victim's life. And then proved so with her own testimony.
Did they just leave Emma lying on the floor?
This is...
Yeah.
Yeah. This is unprecedented.
Keep going.
Where did you go?
What? What are you saying?
Dari said Edgeworth is actually capable of psychic attacks. What did you do to Emma?
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Miss Guy, but given the circumstances...
Oh, Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her?
Imagine that coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out what Emma did, wasn't it?
I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have proof. Tell me. Do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall?
Evidence? What's that?
It's
Everything
everything,
you
right?
I'm willing to bet you don't. Yes. It certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony.
This door is really cool. I'm glad I spun around to see it. Work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead.
We certainly can't get dead people to testify. This has
Not
all been
yet.
a wild goose chase from the beginning.
Touché, Miss Sky. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility.
You mean there's still another possibility?
Whoa.
You mean Edgeworth? Or Mr. Edgeworth.
I mean-
Apologies.
The possibility. It's fine. I mean, the possibility that the victim left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another.
That's impossible.
Ooh. I think I know what it is.
Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left for you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist?
I'll think back to the court record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind. This message from the deceased is already in our possession.
Mr. Wright! You haven't eaten it yet? Will you stop at nothing to prove my sister is a murderer?
Do not be mistaken, Miss Sky. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There is only one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be.
Only one thing we seek. Fortnite Battle Pass.
True.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Please show us the piece of evidence. That conveys a message from the deceased.
Only one thing we seek. The Victory Royale.
This is the message left by the deceased.
This is that blue badger from before, right? Oh, is he going to just speak the killer's name?
If that thing could, I'm sure it would.
Truth
Oh, no,
is
it
not
speaks.
like
This is a
it.
jar.
He speaks to me in my dreams.
A message was left here on the surface of this jar.
What do you mean?
If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar.
It looks like someone wiped the blood away. Not very good, though.
True.
Yes, but notice. For some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away.
Yes, there is a line here, drawn in blood.
So what you're saying is these dots were once lines.
Whoa.
Oh,
Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message.
One that someone apparently wiped away. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions.
Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points, and the victim's message will become apparent.
no.
Yes.
Mr. Wright. Message did the victim leave for us?
A game of connect the dots.
Yippee!
Whoa.
Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal the answer to us. I've got to connect the dots. There's only one thing the victim would have written, given the circumstances. His murderer's name. Oh, I have to... This is awful.
This really is a product of its era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Holy shit!
It's a defense attorney's duty to prove
Like,
their
didn't
client's
realize
innocence.
until it was like practically complete.
That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Awkward. Emma.
So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Of all people. She made it. But in the end, the one who took the victim's life.
Was Emma Skye.
Seaworthy? I can't say I didn't warn you.
Chief Gant.
Do you understand the implications of what you've done?
What? What are you talking about?
2 years ago, Joe Biden was sentenced to death.
That's a
He
good
was convicted
sentence.
because of his final murder. I believe you were the prosecutor in that case, were you not?
Ugh.
Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction.
Gah.
But Joe Biden really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable.
I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know? We aren't defenders of justice.
Huh?
We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter. Even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
What's going on at the prosecution? That's not me. That's the crowd.
They might have sent an innocent man to his...
How could he just stand there like it wasn't his
Like
fault?
it wasn't his fault. Order! 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 Order.
The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows.
Those who knows.
Alrighty, 2 chapters left.
Oh man. Graduating from nerd emoji to murderer.
Blow up.
Whoa, whoa, spoilers! Spoilers!
You didn't see it. It didn't happen.
Get it out of my face!
How'd you guys like that chapter?
It was very funny.
Hell yeah.
It was very good.
I'm
I'm
extremely
finishing up the notes, but I can
impressed.
post them.
I'm extremely impressed that you did the blue badger jar so fast, but it's probably a little easier on computer, honestly.
Probably. Some of the stuff
that
is
took
weird
us
because like I have to
15
like I can't
minutes.
just use my mouse. I have to use the in-game cursor, which
Oh.
is weird, but
Oh,
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, the first time
many-
we played on the Switch, and it took us like 20 minutes to get
Yeah.
that thing correct.
How many are left? Is the next one the last one, or is there one more after?
there's one more after. There are
Oh,
2
okay.
chapters left.
Alright. I'm posting the notes in the notes thread as just a PDF.
Alrighty, that works. Whatever floats you are, goat.
I did my best. It's kind of a bit scattered.
Sure,
And
it's
kind of all over the place. Yeah. Sure. This is good though. This is fun. Good session. Very
Hell yeah.
silly. Was a bit distracted because having to do the notes and
Yeah,
also
you're valid.
doing my line, and also my Discord was popping off in another server I'm in, so I was like paying attention to
Oh.
things at once.
It'd
Anyway.
be like that.
Also, I have bronchitis.
Yeah?
Well, you did a good job keeping up.
Does everyone have bronchitis?
Do you have bronchitis?
Bronchitis
I
everywhere. so
don't.
I
do
give it
not.
to you. Have
The
my bronchitis.
bronchitis.
Yeah, share some with the rest of the class. Come on.
Yeah. Please, please
do
take it
you
away
have
from
enough
me.
for the whole class?
I do,
Oh, I
actually.
didn't see Nosferatu was in here.
Oh shit,
Holy
Nosferatu.
shit, Nosferatu.
Holy
Where?
shit, Nosferatu.
It hit video game Fortnite.
Looking.
Holy shit. It's the
Holy
Slender
shit.
Man. And he's cooking hot dogs on the stove.
True.
Whoa.
Hey, you hungry home
Hey, you hungry
invader.
home invader! Stop,
Stop
raiding my
raiding my
refrigerator!
refrigerator. Oh, my groceries.
Alright, it's past 1. Good session. I gotta go now.
Alrighty.
See ya.
Later, everyone.
Bye,
Thanks for
fellas.
gaming.
You fellas have a good day.
You also have a good day. Mr. Manning!
Mr. Manning, bye-bye!
Mr._Manning left.
My groceries just arrived, like, right as we're ending now, which is really funny and silly, I think.
Hell yeah. Enjoy them
perfect.
groceries.
Hold on, I need to actually hold on. Sorry, one second.
I think it's been more than 1 second.
Oh,
Damn.
no.
How dare they
Time's
lie?
up.
Ban him.
Oh, I still have Ace Attorney open. Hee. Gone.
I wonder what.
Maybe they died.
I hope
That-
not.
Is technically a possibility.
Yeah?
So how was your day?
Pretty silly. Yours?
That's
That's
good.
nice. I pretty much woke up and then came here and did this.
You're back?
Honestly.
Or did I miss you?
Oh,
Oh, there. Yeah. Yippee.
Hello.
I had to leave for a second because I had to give the fucking Walmart delivery person my ID because I bought Dayquil and they apparently need an
No.
ID by Dayquil.
Ah.
Fun.
What's going
Isn't
on?
Dayquil the one that doesn't have alcohol?
I don't fucking know.
The not knower.
Whoa, I love that fucking you in the corner there.
Yeah,
of
that's
the
me.
Stream. That's new.
Yippee.
I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, it's been a thing for a little bit. I haven't used it in Ace Attorney because like the thumbnails have old me, so I've just been using old me for Ace Attorney. But yeah.
Mm. It's very cool.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Stan drew it, so shout outs to
course.
Stan.
Stan's great.
True.
Every piece of art is impeccable from Stan.
Yeah. FR.
FR. What is this? Persona 3 Reloaded? What are you, some
Yeah.
fucking nerd?
Maybe. Oh, I swear I didn't save these.
Now that we're done, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Good stream, good session.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
been an honor. Later, everyone. I will reach out
You may
Fairly
not
soon.
well,
have-
fairly well.
You may not have won $1 million, but I still bow down to your blue badger skills.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
Later.
Bye.
Underscore is left. Wendy Darling for left. Micapin67 left.
Redo all of yesterday real quick. The money spender. So we did that, then we went to the shrine. How's chat doing? Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone enjoyed the Ace Attorney. I missed the stairs. Silly, you love to see it. You love to hear it. I said this, and then... Okay, first option both times. Nice. Now we gotta go visit our favorite bald guy. Hi, Fugo. And save just in case I need it. Okay, daily persona time, chat. Let me... do that. I can hear people talking. School trip's tomorrow. Yippee! Are you all packed? 10 I am. Got it all covered. You caught the bathing suit, flash... What did I just say? Flashlight? I'm going insane, chat. Snacks? You don't travel light, do you? First bell's rung. God damn it. I can't believe I just did that. Tomorrow you leave on your field trip. Kyoto, home of my heart. Some teachers think you should be out visiting foreign countries, but I shut those ideas down every single year. It's shameful the way we've lost our passion for our homeland. Why don't we spend some time today learning about our country's innate beauty? I'm sure your other teachers haven't covered that at all, that's for sure. You all know that our national flower is the cherry blossom, right? However, back in the days of Monyoshu, if you were to ask someone what it was, they'd tell you it was the plum. Feeling geepy. Yeah, I'm geeping. time is it? It's only 4:15. Okay. We're on good pace. Because I gotta leave at 5, so... I'm glad we didn't end up being in too much of a rush today. I was worried about it. Now, how are we gonna learn about the difference between cherries and plums? Well, you'll never know, because I geeked. Guh. So geepy. Oh, hey there, Ethan. Are you heading home? I was thinking of going out somewhere first. Oh, you're coming too? Great. Let's head to Polonium Mall then. There were a few things I wanted to check out.
Hey, mind if I go take a look at some earrings? I've been wanting new ones, but I can never seem to make up my mind. They're all so cute, you know? There are too many options to choose from.
Just buy them all?
I know! Why don't you come help me pick something out?
Okay.
Yeah! Come on then, let's go! Hang on, I've got a call.
MF Bengus calling her.
Hello? Uh-huh. What? You're not doing it? You want my approval first? Wait, it's fine. You can do what you want to do. What I mean is, if that's what you really want, then go ahead. It's your choice, so you really don't have to worry about me. Well, then, you want to meet up and talk about it? Hey, stop it. Don't cry. I'll try to call you more too, okay? All right. Bye. That was my mom. She apologized for everything that's happened. She said she won't get remarried until I'm okay with it. That's weird. I can't stop shaking for some reason. Can we sit for a while?
The sitters. Sat with Yukari until she calmed down.
Sorry about all that. I'm fine now. I was just surprised. I never expected this to happen. I told her we could meet up and talk about her remarriage. I'm nervous just thinking about it. I don't exactly want to. I'm afraid it might get ugly. We haven't seen each other in almost 10 years, so it's...
10 years ago.
I'm afraid I'll get angry and say something cruel. Still, I think it's time I try talking to her. I've been saying how wrong it is to run away, so I need to live up to my own advice.
Man, I'm thinking about Ghost
You
Trick.
know, I
Such
think
a good
she still
game.
misses my dad deep down, but she couldn't handle it. Losing someone so important to her. That's why she needed someone to lean on. I think losing someone you love and having to go on alone is really, really hard. I'm not sure how to explain, but I realized this after being with you. I think being in love means giving a part of yourself away, and that's a wonderful thing. I mean, just in general, you know?
Yukari's feelings are coming out. It seems we've grown closer.
The earrings can wait till next time. Let's just go home for today.
Decided to go back to the dorm. The dorm goer. Yippee!
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Tomorrow's a school trip, dude. I'm so psyched. Kinda sucks that we're only going to Kyoto, though. Huh, Junpei-san seems to have his energy back. Guess there's no reason to worry about him. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm always energetic. By the way, you better behave while we're gone. Don't go throwing any parties, got it?
Yes.
I won't. Oh, please Please don't worry about bringing me back a souvenir. Are you trying to use reverse psychosis on me or something? No, of course not. Just that Kyoto has a lot of great tasting snacks. The chillers. The gamer. The chiller. Where are the Ledians? Up here? Yeah. Yeah. Ken Burger, I just call it Ken Burger. What is wrong with me today? Hamburger is gonna guard the dorm like Koromaru does. Gonna sit outside on watch. I like the skill more, but I think I'd rather the damage. What am I doing? Who am I? Okay. This site seems to require an offering. Luckily, the note came with a free pass. Thank you for the offering, and welcome to the Matchmaking Super Shrine. Picture anyone you wish to intensify your relationship with and click the button below. Who should I think of? Fuka. We'll think about Fuka and click the button. Praying. Current progress 3%. Continue focusing while you wait. Progress bar seems stuck at 3%. We'll continue thinking of Fuka. Prayer complete. Your relationship has intensified. Seems the prayer is done. Having meditated on our relationship, Fuka feels more important to me. I feel like the bond I have with Fuka has grown stronger. If you would like to ask for another prayer, please purchase another offering pass. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room. Look at that, chat. We're now besties with Fuka after thinking about her for all night. I need to do that. Alrighty, chat. That'll be daily for Persona for today, then. Think about Fuka all the time. Damn, your relationship must be like maxed out already, then. Alrighty, that'll be it for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow for something. I'm not quite sure what yet, but we'll figure it out. Same with Monday. I don't have many. I've got a lot of things I'm working on in the background, so like this kind of time period is like I don't really know what I'm doing. We'll figure it out as we go. Pretty soon, I'm gonna have a lot of fun ideas coming up, so look forward to that. Alrighty, thanks for watching, chat. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow then. Have a good evening, everyone. Later.